naturally to you. Go ahead.
False accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Now remember the scripture that you said. You said, ask the Lord for wisdom, which he give liberally, with nothing wavering. And he said, men, was it boasters, proud, lovers of themselves, lovers of pleasures more than the Most High. Okay, go ahead, keep going.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Having a form of godliness. And so what do you have? You have people that call themselves Israelites, that call themselves teachers, prophets, pastors, preachers, deacons, this, that, and the third. But they're lovers of themselves. They're not lovers of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. The heart is deceitful above all things. They're leaning upon their own understanding. And so they fall under this category. Having a form of godliness because they come out with a garment and they got a Bible in their hand. That's a form of godliness. You know, on the outward appearance, it looks righteous. That's what the scribes and the Pharisees, wicked scribes and the Pharisees, back in the day, Yahweh Shai was talking, they love to sit in the goodly places. Yeah. They love to be the talk of the town. They love to sit in the highest places. They have long garments and long robes. You know what I mean? They have a form of godliness, man.
All those gay
garments. The gay clothing.
Yep.
So they have a form of godliness, and so people are enticed like that. That's how you capture people that's in the world. That's how you capture people that's in the world. You get lineups, you look nice, you know, you smell good, you get everybody's uniform.
And that's why they remove us, men that look like us, from their company.
Yep.
Because remember it says, let the rich man sit here, but you get out of the way, you know?
Yeah. You sit under my footstool.
Yeah. So
$200 garments, huh?
Now it says that he searches the heart. So if he searches your heart, so even though that you're putting on this big show, this big act, you're not fooling the Most High, because he knows what your thoughts are, man.
God preset.
Come on.
This is Mark chapter 7, verse 20. It reads, and he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man.
I was thinking about the spirit.
For from within, out of the heart of men, perceive evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, deaths, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man.
Yep. All these things come from your mind.
Your heart.
Your heart, man. Exactly. And so maybe you might be putting on this form of godliness, but within, you're a fucking maniac, man. You're not really, you're always like, fuck this brother, this and that. You're wicked, man.
Wicked.
You're a demon.
You're a demon. Yep.
And these things are gonna show, man, because it's gonna show by your fruit. All right, it's gonna show by your doings, because what is it? It says in the scriptures, out of the abundance of the heart, the man speaketh, and as he thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's why you see a lot of these different camps. A lot of their followers are coming out exposing them for being extortionists, man. And just crazy people sweeping shit under the rug.
They forgetting the second law, man. Which is love your neighbor as you will love yourself.
To us, it's easy to see. Like, obviously, if you're going out there and you look like goddamn Road Warrior from
Mad Max.
From Mad Max, something's wrong, man. Something ain't right. If you making people pay for breakdowns, something ain't right, man. If they gotta buy their garments from you, something ain't right.
They gotta give you their social security, their account numbers.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
If they're telling you that they're monitoring what you're watching on YouTube, something ain't right.
Yeah. Cannot the Lord see everything? His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Yeah, he's
beholding all the good and the evil.
Yep.
So what the hell? Niggas, man. They want to be the most. They want to be your God.
Yep.
They want to be masters over another man's servant.
Yep.
They want to be Yahushua.
They
Yep.
want to be Yahushua. There it is.
Wait, run that back.
This is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful.
What do all these guys have in common, man? They all diss GMS, man.
They hate the elders.
They hate the elders and the apostles, man. That's what they all got in common. You even got, like, hey, remember back in the day, not back in the day, but a while back, what's his name? Sakari went to the camp. Sakari went to the camp out there in New York, and how was he talking to the apostle? Oh, this motherfucker right here.
That was the first thing he said.
He's proud. He's a lover of him. He loves him damn self, man. He's all in love with himself. Like that Roman god. What is it?
Adonis.
The vain.
Adonis delirious.
No, the other one.
That was his head name, his rapper name.
Narcissus. Narcissus, right?
Yeah,
Dionysus.
I hate narcissist people, bro.
That's what Sakari, that dude Sakari is. He's
Yeah.
he's narcissistic, man. He loves him damn self.
They don't
Man.
care about themselves, man. My sister is like that.
Yeah.
Selfish.
Selfish, self-willed. Read that again.
Yeah.
Self-willed, man.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, holy.
Unthankful.
Disobedient to parents. Who are our parents, man? Is it not the apostles and elders in the spirit? Told us not to do no damn debates, but the first thing they want to do is debates.
Yeah.
To make a name for themselves, all as to Gorilla Hebrew. Then you have them
Yeah.
screen jumping up and forward. We got all this glitter and glam.
Oh, it talks about the spirit.
Come on, man.
The spirit of debate.
Well, they got those shirts they're selling with the gold Hebrew writing,
Yeah.
gold menorahs, all flashy. Selling them, or niggas is rapping, trying to sell CDs.
Yep. Throwing concerts.
Yeah, throwing concerts.
Romans 1:28. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Damn.
The Hebrew Israelites Summit 2019. They all love each other over
Well, they laugh. They laugh at when the brother in Seattle got punched. They laughed at all those things. They love to do those things.
They set that up.
Yeah,
I believe through the spirit.
you know. Or when a brother might have done something, they laugh at it, scoff at him. Okay. Instead of if anything, trying to help a brother, they would laugh at him. You know, many things that we don't even need to go into. You know.
I mean, they see it. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you see who's doing the right thing and who's not. And if you don't see it, then
there. You don't know the scriptures.
Exactly.
You don't know. You don't understand the Bible, man. It just condemned. Romans just condemned the debate spirit. You heard it. It was in the Bible, filled with debate, man. You're gonna fucking debate every damn thing.
Yeah, some dude try to hit me with that. I know how you Hebrews get down. You always want to debate. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck if you get it or not. I ain't debating now, nigga. Excuse my slang.
My French.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not here to wake nobody up, man. We're here to preach this word. Okay. In return, the Lord does the waking up. Like Paul said, Apollos hath watered or planted. You know what I mean? I forget who else he said watered. Okay, but Yahweh Bashem Yahushua give it the increase. All we're doing is throwing seeds.
Putting that seed in your mind.
You know, whatever grows, whoever gets it, gets it. You know, we're not looking for members or anything like that. Okay, because a big group comes with a lot of responsibility, man. Like Moses when he was in the wilderness with all them Israelites, man. He was going nuts because of all them damn wild jakes, man. He said he wanted to die.
He said, if this is my lot, just kill me.
Yeah. So we're not out here looking for every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
That just shows you Jake, man.
And just like my brother in the Bay says, Most High ain't thirsty for all you niggas, man.
Yeah.
We ain't thirsty either, man.
Hell no. Now, of course, we are looking for the elect, but we don't know who the elect is. So we're not out here just you know, trying to preach to every person that walks by to find them. That's why we got the YouTube.
Be like the Joker. You Harvey Dent? Are you Harvey Dent? You know where he's at?
Yeah.
Are you the elect? Are you the elect?
Yeah.
We ain't like that.
Is that her in the VIP line? Is that her in the beam?
Yeah, man. We out here just to edify our own, man, really. And our own is the 144,000, bro.
Yep.
Bros.
Brothers. Yeah, brethren.
Akim.
Brethren. Ox.
Yeah, Ox.
This is a scoff. Let's see. This is Revelation 3 and 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot.
Yeah, which is talking. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just agreeing with the spirit, the scriptures, man. Yeah, man, cold mean you don't know the truth at all. Hot mean you fervent, you're on fire, man. You know, just like sometimes, just like today. Salaki for rejecting your offer and we're blessing you, like you wanted this hot water, but it's a hot day. I was like, nah, I want some cold water. I'd rather you be in certain situations, you'd rather have cold or hot water. You know, so the Most High, spiritually, he'd rather you either be on fire for this truth, for his word, or he prefer you not to even know it at all. But if you're just lukewarm, as the scripture's going to go on to, and you're just going through the motions, you know you're an Israelite or whatever, but you ain't really putting your foot forward, man. Your good foot forward, man. Most High don't want you, man. 1 foot in the world, 1 foot in the truth, man. Really being lazy, you know, not taking action, you know, not doing what you're supposed to do, not following the scriptures to the best of your ability. The Most High is going to spew you out of his mouth. And you saw many examples of that, man. You know, from every example the scriptures give you, men have fallen out for it, man. Not being brotherly, not being diligent, not putting up videos, you know, being a demon, so on and so forth, coming with a false doctrine and wayward doctrines, man. You know, going up against the apostles and elders. You know, and you saw certain examples. One guy committed adultery. The Most High spewed him out of his mouth, and what happened to him? He fell off of, I think it was 5 stories.
God, yep, he's in a wheelchair. And his rod don't work no more.
Destroyed his lower extremities, man.
You know that was the Most High, man.
Oh yeah, you know it's the Most High just by doing the spiritual number assessment, man.
Yeah.
Like he works in numbers that I numerology. I see a lot, man.
Hey, what about the guy that got hit with the fucking by the
truck?
The truck.
Yeah, that guy too, man. They were hella proud. Truth or die. You know, they didn't follow the truth.
So they're gonna die.
Now the Most High's gonna kill their ass, man. You know.
Recently you had those three dudes. Those 3 guys, they didn't know shit to begin with. The ones you seen the video of them in the car.
Oh, I don't even think they were in.
They weren't in Great Millstone.
Yeah, they were just scoffing.
That's what I
against
said.
the truth.
They didn't even know shit. They were in camps. They believed that they said called themselves Israelites.
To me, they had a feminine spirit on them anyway.
They did, especially their leader.
Yeah.
He really did. He did that little. He would do this like women do. Black women do.
So it's like, you know.
He's like, just because you keep the law, statute, commandment, that don't make you a good person.
But we seen that. Dudes that have that countenance.
Yeah.
But on the creep, in the shadows, they down low, man.
Yeah. Which, No. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments does make you a good person, man. You guys weren't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.